Okay, hey everyone, this is Andy from the Shivers, and I'm joined by our A-list writing squad, Jules, Viditya, and Gabe. Um, Elisa is also one of our writers, but she has played the Shivers one or two times already, so she is well versed in Shiverness, and for this group, it'll be their first time. So they've all picked characters, and we're out playing on Tabletop Simulator. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, and hopefully it is recording this. All right. So I'm going to read an introduction to you. Okay. One day while you and the rest of the Shivers family are relaxing at home, you hear a knock on the front door. Upon opening it, you find a beautiful bouquet of red roses at the doorstep. Taking it inside, you notice a note nestled inside the fragrant bouquet. Upon inspection, the note reads, "Follow the bee and hurry," signed by someone named Penelope. You notice a little bee buzzing happily amongst the blooms, and it emerges from the flowers and starts fluttering out of the room right down the sidewalk. And sensing an adventure, you follow it, as the note says, down the sidewalk and down in front of the old spooky house on the hill called Fogmore Manor. And you all gather in front of that house as the little bee buzzes right up to the front door and underneath a crack in the door. The sun is casting long shadows as it sets across the house. What do you do? All right. So in my view here, I see the storyteller's view. I'll be playing the storyteller. Um, Jules, Viditya, and Gabe, tell us a little bit about your characters before we head into the manor.
Yeah, so I'll be playing Riley Shivers, the dad of character of the bunch. Says always with the dad jokes. Riley is a hardworking 45-year-old middle manager who longs for some adventure. He's great with his hands, although his contraptions seldom work as planned. Favorite saying is quick, pull my finger. And he's good at in true dad fashion, he's good at constructing semi-useful items using tools and materials, and good at like lifting and pushing heavy things, unlike me IRL. But he's terrified of snakes and spiders, unlike me IRL. So there we go.
True role playing.
Truly.
All right, who do we have over here? Elijah.
So yeah, I'm Elijah Delgado. Elijah lives next door and knows all the chilling legends of Fogmore Cove. Uh, you know, he hates being stuck inside and is a 10-year-old who's often playing in the neighborhood streets, especially sports. Loves adventure and he likes to use his athletic skills. And like my favorite saying is, he shoots, he scores. I don't like small spaces though. Like I'm good at like sports and athleticism and physical stuff. Kind of claustrophobic.
Yep, makes sense. All right, thank you, Gabe and Elijah. Jules, you're playing Autumn.
Oh, I was playing.
Oh,
I'm
Viditya, you're
Riley.
playing. Sorry, Viditya, you're playing Autumn. Yep.
I'm playing Autumn. Autumn Lark, a reclusive 13-year-old teen who faces challenges socializing and breaking out of her routine working at the town library. Not very verbal, but enjoys being with those trusts, especially her helper dog, Shep. And her favorite saying is, "Please give me some space," which is very funny for her favorite saying. That's really sad. She's got a photographic memory and hidden sight, which means that she can sense any undiscovered items or hidden spirits in the room, which I'm really excited about. And she fears fire and being alone, which relatable.
Great. Well, thank you for reading your bios, and now we're going to get started. Okay, so you should now see a pop-up room in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I'm in there.
the introduction, the introduction asked you to follow the bee, who you buzzed right into this room. So, who would like to go first? Who's the youngest? Elijah, I think you're the youngest character.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so let's see what the players are seeing here.
Oh gosh.
They're seeing just this parlor room right now.
I don't like the thing in the jar. It's a head.
Oh Lord.
And Autumn and Riley, why don't you put your standees in there as well? Okay.
Ooh.
Now,
Okay.
I can see on my screen all the other rooms next to this room, but you guys can only see the parlor of the room you're in right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to read a little bit about the parlor. Okay. You've entered a very peculiar parlor, which must have been the main gathering room of the manor. A heavy coat of dust covers everything. There are exits to your west and east. You smell the scent of roses coming from the vase in front of you with a faint sound of buzzing inside. And you see something moving outside one of the windows. All right. Elijah, you're up as the first player. What action
Great.
would you like to do?
One more time.
What action would you like to do?
Um, well, instead of follow the buzzing, I want to see if I can shift that bee because the bee in that picture is suspicious.
Okay, yep. It is a painting of a bee.
Hmm.
Hey. There's some bee stuff going on for sure.
Anything
This-
else you'd like to do on your action
Um,
now that you're over in that zone?
I want that key in the fireplace, but I'm afraid to put my arm in there.
Yeah, your keen eyes sense something in the fire, in the embers.
I wanna grab it.
As you see a red hot key, too hot to grab.
Oh, that never mind. You're right. It's in fire.
It's right in there.
All right, some discoveries on your turn. Autumn, let's go to you. Well, I was
Yeah.
poking around near the fireplace. What catches your eye?
I am not standing near that. I'm like, nope, I don't want to be near a fireplace. There's so many flammable things in this room. Who keeps heavy drapery next to an open fireplace? I mean, this is just a disaster waiting to happen. So I think I'm gonna check out maybe I'm now just noticing this like vase in the middle has like kind of a scary lady on it.
She's kind of
Yeah.
intense.
She's got yeah. I'm curious if I can maybe learn a little bit more about that. Is there anything I can glean from a closer look?
Yeah, you
or-
lean into the vase with the scary lady. And again, the roses smell fresh, which is strange because you think this house is uninhabited. You
Right.
see the little bee that you think you were following happily buzzing around the blooms. But in front of the vase, you see a note written on the table.
Ooh. What is the note? Oh, I do see a note written on the table. What does the note say?
Ah, good question. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to look at my story card here. It says the note on the table reads, "Burn this note."
Oh, interesting.
You want to take it?
I am gonna take this note.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on my sheet. And it says
Yeah, let's look at
burn
your
note.
dashboard.
Note.
You have a note that says burn this note. Okay.
Yeah. And I think Autumn will tell her companions that, hey, just somebody, I saw a note. It says burn this note. Anybody maybe want to toss it in the fire for me?
Okay. Well, that's perfect turn into Riley now. You can have a turn while Autumn's discovering that note.
Yeah, I think I will since I assume I know Autumn does not love the flame.
Mhm.
So I will gladly volunteer to safely dispose of this letter in the fire and see what happens.
Okay, excellent. So you take it from her possession, and her not liking the fire, you're more confident approaching it. And right as you get the note near the flames, some invisible writing becomes visible that was on the note. So it doesn't quite burn yet, but it's singeing and writing is becoming visible. And it says, "Help, the witch has locked me up in the laboratory," signed Penelope.
Oh my god.
which is a
Okay.
familiar. You think the note we received earlier in the day was from Penelope also.
Mm.
Correct.
Okay.
Locked up in the laboratory? Where was it?
She says, "Help! The witches locked me in the laboratory
Oh,
or
the laboratory, not library.
laboratory."
I'm
What did
getting
I say?
rooms mixed
Library?
up. Immediately went to library in my brain, but that's probably because of Autumn's whole thing.
That's
Yep.
actually why I was like, wait, is there a library involved? No, it's worse.
There might be a laboratory somewhere in the house you have to discover.
Yeah, being locked in a library is much chiller than being
Yeah,
locked in a
much
laboratory.
sounds kind of nice, actually. Now we're heading back to Elijah's turn.
I want to go look. There's like a phone in the corner of the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go look at that phone.
Yeah, there is an old-timey phone in the room. You can move your standee kind of over in that zone.
I'll do that.
Oh no, that fell.
Oops.
That's clumsy.
No,
Uh-oh.
Elijah's
You know what?
having trouble.
Get on off that
There we go.
piano. You don't know
can't
how old that thing is.
and I won't ever
Yeah.
find out.
When you pick up the phone and listen to it, you hear a buzzing sound. Buzz, 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 but nothing
my
else. You do notice the cabinet next to the phone, though, is slightly ajar.
Ooh, I'm gonna look in.
Okay. When you look at that cabinet now in the tabletop simulator, you can't open the little doors.
Mhm.
So I'm going to tell you the artwork that I see. There's a long iron tongs.
Oh,
Oh.
perfect for key grabbing.
Oh yeah, I grab them.
All right, put those in your inventory.
Done.
Nice.
Okay.
Look what I found.
Excellent.
I imagine you're like cooking them around. Yeah.
Autumn, your turn. While Elijah is poking around in the phone cabinet area, what are you doing?
Well, now that we're just full on ransacking, I see another. No, we're not ransacking, we're rummaging. There's a difference. We haven't. I see there's another cabinet. Maybe I want to go open that.
Okay, yep. There's a cabinet
Off on the
there
other side.
which contains a strangely ripe banana.
All right. Okay. Specifically, strangely ripe.
Strangely ripe because you know this house to be
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the fire in the fireplace. You're not sure what's going on. Would you like to add the banana to your inventory?
I did. Yeah. I put it in my pocket, I suppose.
Great. Strangely ripe banana. There it is. Excellent. Over to Riley. While she's looking at fruit, what are you up to?
I want to check out these flowers over by the window because there was some buzzing or something going on over there, and I wanna know what that's about.
Yeah.
Inside the room. Oh, goodbye, Dad.
Oh, by the window, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So if you look in that window, actually you see some flowers outside blooming, but also a witch buzzing around on a broomstick above
Oh my god.
the grounds of the manor.
Oh boy, nobody panic, but there's a witch outside.
A what?
You know, a witch on a broomstick.
I think Autumn probably is like, that's so cool. She seems like someone who's into witches.
Yes, the witch does not see you. She buzzes around the tower and seems content, kind of lurking in the skies. Elijah, back to your turn. You are on mute, Elijah. Someone taped
Yeah.
you. There we go.
Probably. Well, I have these tongs. I want the key. I don't know what the key's for, but like I want it. I saw it. It's scary. I was gonna touch it with my bare hands. It's bad. So I'm gonna take the tongs and I'm gonna try to grab the key and pull it out.
Okay, you reach in, and because you are athletically gifted, grabbing the tongs is no problem for you.
Cool.
And you now have a very hot key in your tongs. Too hot to touch.
Uh-oh. We gotta cool that key down.
Maybe there's so that vase with the lady, is that water actually in the vase or is it painted on?
There's water down in the vase that is keeping the flowers alive.
How much do we like these flowers?
I
Dad
It-
supports these reckless decisions to potentially submerge this flaming hot metal key
I think Autumn just
into
looks.
this priceless vase.
Autumn looks away like I can't.
Cool. So we all are in agreement. Should put the hot key in the water.
Okay, you drop the hot key down into the vase full of water, and
Yeah.
a steam cloud shoots out with a poof. But the key is now cool to the touch, and you can grab the key if you want into your inventory.
I don't know what this is for. Put it in his pocket.
Autumn, now that you've got your banana in hand, anything you'd like to do in this room, or you notice some exits nearby?
Yeah, I assume no, we got a key, so maybe I'll check. Could you describe you said that there was there any indication about what was behind the doors, or I can't remember.
There's a door to your west.
Yeah.
And you'll see there's a compass rose on the floor of the parlor here. There's a door to your east, and there's a door to your south, which is the way you came in.
Okay, so we don't want to leave because now we know that Penelope is being kept hostage. So maybe I'm by the west door. Maybe I can give that a
Okay.
handle, a jiggle.
You go to look at that door. It is locked, and there's no keyhole on the lock, just
Oh.
a little musical note.
Oh, interesting.
Would you like to do something else on your turn?
Yeah, I feel like there's this musical picture frame. Maybe I can investigate that a little bit. Is there anything going on in the picture, or?
Yeah, you see a painting of some notes. It looks like part of a song, maybe, but it is another painting.
Okay, so I guess I'll just keep an eye on that. Is there anything else I want to do? I guess I can try the other door. We can just kind of in one turn see what door we can get out of.
There's a door behind the piano to the east. That door is open, and you see through the crack another room behind it.
All right, I guess I'll turn around to my companions. Next room. Should I open the door?
Yeah. Let's do
All
it.
right.
For it.
I feel like Autumn is a cautious person, so probably kind of slowly opens the door, peeks in, takes a look.
Okay. The next room has been placed on the table.
Oh.
Autumn, you can go on into the study, the spooky study. You've entered a very spooky study, complete with tall bookshelves packed high with old, dusty novels and odds and ends. The only exit is to the west from which you came, and you hear a faint buzzing sound in the room.
Okay. Looking around.
Yeah, is there any action you'd like to do while you're in there?
I suppose. Well, there's so many books. She loves libraries, so maybe I'll keep it. Let me take a peek at this the bookcase. I'm really just drawn to creating monsters. So can I take a peek at that book?
Sure. Let's see. I'm going to look at the back here. Creating monsters. Yep. Book 2. It says Acme Monster Tank Manual. Put a small creature in the tank and push the red buttons. In 1 hour, the creature will be scaled up 100 times the size.
Okay. Cool. Good. Terrifying. Good to know. So we don't see I don't see a tank anywhere. So I'm assuming there might be something like that elsewhere.
All right. Riley, while she walks into the study, what are you going to do? Would you like to join her?
Yeah, young kid going into a room in a kind of mysterious house all by herself. That seems dangerous, so I'm gonna make sure there's some adult supervision happening here.
Good call. And anything you'd like to do while you're in the room?
I want to take a look at what's on this little writing desk.
Yep. Okay, let's see. There's a note on the desk. And it says, let's see, note 2. It says, the witch has been trying to find my key. It unlocks many secrets in this house, but I hid it in the parlor. Signed, Penelope. So you might have actually found her key already.
So we're already doing pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah.
Elijah, while they're poking around in there, is anything you want to do? You want to join them?
I do. Partially because I see what looks like a safe and I have a shiny key.
Yes, into one of the bookshelves, there is a safe.
I wonder if this works. And I'm going to try it.
Let's see if I can highlight that safe. There we go. You can see the face of a safe there with a nice keyhole in it. Let's see.
Pretty much every key can work for any lock. You just have to sometimes wiggle it a lot.
Yeah. Is that how that works?
You want to open this safe up with that key?
Yeah, I'm sure going to try.
It works. It clicks open. And what you would see if you could open the little door in TTS would be a bee smoker inside, a strange mask, and another note.
Ooh, what's the note say?
The note in the safe says, note 3. It says the west door has a musical lock. The clock and the rug should help. Signed, Penelope.
Ooh.
This rug is definitely unique.
I've been looking at it for a little bit.
And
So the west door has a musical lock. The clock and the rug
Should have.
Signed, Penelope.
Okay.
Clock and rug.
Would you like those items you saw in there? Would you like to take them?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to all take them or give them out to other folks? What do you think?
I'm gonna give the bee smoker to the one parent of the group.
All right, Riley, add bee smoker on your inventory.
Smoker.
And
are you gonna keep
there was a
the
mask?
Nah, I'm gonna offer the other kid the mask. Look, I'm the key master and you're the bandit. Wait, this is opposite. Why did I open the lock? I'm not good at this.
You're doing great, Elijah. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All right,
appreciate the bee mask.
Who has the mask? Okay. The mask is a magical item, the mask of concealment.
No!
It's worn, the player is standing still. They're invisible. So when you're wearing it, standing still, you are invisible.
This is actually very good for you in hindsight.
I am like, yeah. I feel like it would be antithetical to you.
Yeah. I want to be seen.
You want to be seen. You want to be moving.
Elijah, you opened it up. You dispersed some items. Autumn, your turn.
Okay. Well, we got a little bit of a puzzle going on, right? So that note said the rug and the clock, right?
You do hear a buzzing sound now that you're over there coming from the clock.
Interesting. So maybe we got to open the clock. I don't like hearing a buzzing sound in a clock. Let me investigate that clock a little bit more.
The clock hands are moving quickly, flailing around, but they're pausing on certain numbers.
Ooh, okay. Can I spend some time, like maybe? Well, I got photographic memory, so I tell you, I don't even need to write anything down. I just gotta watch it for long enough.
Yeah, you watch it. Pause on 7,
7,
8,
8,
16,
16,
7,
7,
13,
13,
13.
13.
And then it repeats that sequence.
Okay, here, I'll write it on my note card. I wrote it on a piece of paper in front of me. 7, 8,
16,
16,
7,
7,
13,
13,
13.
13.
Yep, yep, yep. You do have a photographic memory. Wow.
I got it.
Astounding.
7 is B, it looks like.
Okay.
B.
Now what are you
And-
doing? Tell us what you're doing and seeing here.
Oh yeah. Well, there's the rug. So I imagine what is it? Riley's like kind of looking at the rug, and I'm like telling you what numbers to look for.
Yeah.
And the rug has like all these rings of numbers associated with the letters. So 7 is B. What's 8?
A.
8 is, I think I see it. Is 8A?
Yeah.
And then we got 16
16 is D.
D.
And then 7, 13, 13 is B, like B-E-E.
B-E-E-E. Okay, so altogether it's B. It's bad B. If I got this correctly.
Yeah.
B-A-D-B-E-E.
Bad B. Okay. Good to know.
Okay. Fascinating. Was what else was the clue for this on the note, or was there anything else on that note?
There was a note in the safe that said the west door has a musical lock. The clock in the rug should help.
Oh, wait, hold up. These are all. I'm not a musician. Are
I will
these
say
all...
that they are all playable notes on a piano.
Okay, cool.
Very insightful.
B-E. Oh my God, and there's a musical lock.
Yeah, we got it. We're all having the same revelation in character too.
Yep. Oh my gosh, there's a musical lock.
Anything else you'd like to do in this room? It's Autumn's turn. No, it's whose turn was it? Riley's turn.
It's Riley's turn now, yeah.
I want to. Bad bee seems a little bit ominous when it comes to bees, so I want to check out this beekeeping book over here. See if there's any bee lore I can learn.
Yeah, there's a book in the bookshelf says Beekeeping 101. Let's see what that says. It says Beekeeping 101, bees love roses and music, but hate smoke and cold.
Too bad I don't have an ice gun.
Hmm.
Got the smoker though.
While you're over there reading it, your dress catches on a drawer that's partially open in the desk next to you.
My camera's spinning around in all sorts of ways. On the writing desk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look.
When you open that drawer, you find inside a wand of wind, a magic wand. It emits a strong blast of wind.
Whoa. Well,
Could be
I already have my smoker, so I feel like I want to go ahead and I guess give this to Elijah so that because we have somebody with invisibility powers now. Just use this responsibly.
No. I mean, yes.
Would you like to take the wand?
Yeah.
Wand of wind. Written conveniently on the side of the wand in that nice legible font. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. Riley wasn't wearing a dress, was she?
Right, Riley's got a briefcase with an anchor on it.
Yeah,
that looks a little clunky.
Drawer
Like
got caught in your briefcase, Riley, not your dress that you
I
were
bring this with me
thinking about
everywhere.
wearing. You left your dress at home.
My
Yeah.
nautical briefcase.
I love it. I love this very dad briefcase.
Yeah.
All right. Back to Elijah.
So should we play the keys or are we blowing the wind?
What do you want to do?
I want to play the keys.
All right. Move
Let's
into
go at
your
it.
near the piano. I don't know if it'll go on the chair.
No, I was trying. It gets close.
Timber. All right.
Oh, no.
What notes would you like to play, Elijah?
B A D B E E.
When you play that, you hear a click to the west.
Ooh.
I heard a click to the west.
That's probably the door. Oh, that puts me on my head.
Wait, oh, west is the other direction. Yeah, this way.
All right.
I can't
And
face the other way.
Autumn and Riley, would
Yep.
you like to join Elijah in his
Yep.
westward march?
I actually really quickly,
Yeah.
if possible. We're reading a bunch of books. I think it might be interesting to get a quick glimpse into the Mirador family history.
Yeah. It's a long tome about the founding of the town of Fogmore Cove and the family that lived there. It doesn't appear to be immediately relevant.
Okay.
And if you were in the game, if you had the game box in front of you, that's actually a little booklet that comes in the game you can read.
Oh, that's super cool. Okay. So I like pocket it. Or like, well, it's a huge tome, but
Okay. Heavy
I
book.
just read it. Yeah.
Add
So
that.
I probably won't grab it. I'll leave it
Okay.
there for now.
All right. So as you're moving westward, you see the door is slightly ajar now. You think there's another room through there. Riley, is it your turn? I believe it is.
I think so. I will go through the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Click. Do you see another room there?
Yes, and it looks like
Yes.
a laboratory.
All right.
Oh God.
Nothing terrible has happened here.
Move
Just
your
don't step in the
pieces.
goo.
Yeah, move your pieces into the laboratory. You've entered a very loathsome laboratory, setting for many wicked experiments, concoctions, and mayhem. And there are exits to the east only from which you came. There's a kind of a buzzing sound coming from the large tank in front of you. And there's I'm going to move you off the table, Elijah. Oh, there's a ghostly bride on the table.
Oh no.
There we go. Ghostly bride on the table, tied down with a fine golden thread.
Okay. Yeah, this is not as good as a library.
I don't like where we ended up. I shouldn't have played the piano.
She looks familiar to you. You might have seen her.
She's that weird lady at the picture.
Oh, yes. Let's see.
I immediately get behind the two older people.
She's in the picture. Good.
Yeah, in the
Riley,
above the
still your
fireplace,
turn as you
yeah.
come into the room.
I want to go up to this lady, not
Mhm.
stepping on her. Stand still, man. Oh my God. There we go. Nope. There. And just go, ma'am, excuse me. Miss, are you all right? Try to gently wake her up if she's asleep, which it looks like she is.
Ah, she is asleep, but as you approach her and try to speak to her, her eyes flutter open and she says, "Please untie me." Elijah, your turn. As you're coming into the room, what would you like to do while they're attending to the ghost bride?
Oh, now this is good. I want to know what's going on in this potion shelf.
Sure. All right, move your standee back that way. There is a shelf in the back, a cabinet with a lot of different potions on it. In particular, two catch your eye. One is a potion of frost, and one is a bee sting antidote.
Oh, interesting.
Bee sting antidote will probably come in handy.
I hope not.
Better safe than sorry.
That's true.
You'd
Yeah,
like
I'll
to add
go ahead.
those.
Yes, please.
All right, you have potion of frost and bee sting antidote. And those look like this right here. So I can see them on the back side as well.
Can I see that like beehive with bees in it up there? Like are those actual bees?
Yeah, there's a beehive broken off on a branch with bees actively buzzing around up there.
Uh, bees.
Oh no.
As you're over there, you do see there's a door that is slightly ajar,
Nope.
but I'm going to leave it up to Autumn now. It's your turn, Autumn.
Okay. Well, so first and foremost, I want to see, can I investigate this like big tank
Mm-hmm.
with the buzzing sounds?
It says Acme tank on it.
Cool.
There's kind of a buzzing, now more of a thumping kind of coming from inside.
Hmm.
It's got a hatch on it, but it's a locked hatch on the side.
Cool. That's not great. We did learn about how to create monsters, and this seems like a way to do that. We didn't learn how to stop monsters exactly. Okay. What else do I got? I also see around on the back shelf, there's a pineapple and a record player.
Like an old gramophone and a pineapple.
Gramophone,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I grabbed a banana before, so maybe some fruit will come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Be a
I think
salad or
Autumn's
a
gonna-
light snack.
Yeah, I think Autumn's gonna grab the banana, not the banana, the pineapple.
Okay, add that to your inventory. Pineapple.
And then is there anything in the gramophone? Like, can I play it?
Yeah, there's a switch. Do you want to turn it on?
Yeah.
You crank
Why
it and turn it on and gets moving, and it plays a song you've heard as Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh, perfect. Thematic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Riley's turn.
So she's awake.
The bride on the table. Yes, she says, "Quit poking around here and free me."
Right.
I mean, it feels. I'm going to go forward with good faith that this is not going to turn into some crazy ambush situation where actually this is a weird trap, and I will go ahead and free her.
Okay, you begin to untie the fine golden threads that are keeping her spirit body down. But as you do so, the tank behind you, the door blasts open and the steam oozes out onto the floor.
Oh no.
And a giant, where'd he go?
Oh my
Bee
god.
monster
Oh Lord.
comes into the room. You all shriek and freak out into the parlor. And Penelope shouts, "Hey, don't leave me in here with this thing. Come back."
Did you grab those potions? I can't remember, Gabe.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
All right. Riley, it's back to Elijah's turn now.
I was making notes. What the hell is that thing? I literally opened a WordPad document to like add my extra notes in my inventory, and I look up and there's a demon.
Yeah. Demon bee.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Horrible demon bee, you know.
Well, it's
That's
a
what
good thing
happened.
I've got my wand of wind.
The tank seemed to do its job well. It's a giant enlarged bumblebee, very agitated. And Penelope is really hoping you might be able to get her out of this pickle she's trapped in there with.
Okay. How do we get rid of this bee? Well, we got the wand of wind, we got a smoker. Yeah, what's the move? What's the plan?
I kind of want to try the wand of wind. I don't
You
know what
know.
else would work. Unless it
Plan.
wants honey, but we don't have any of that.
Okay, you want to
Right?
blast it with a wand of wind?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's get a blue dice roll on that.
Kind of works.
Kind of works. Excellent. You reach. How are you doing that? You doing that from way back there in the parlor, or are you kind of?
I like slide between these two, and then
Okay.
I'll like almost try to like is it Riley? Is that the
Yeah.
Dad,
name?
Riley.
Yeah. I try to like get up on Riley's shoulders and be like, ha, now I'm your height.
Awesome. And you kind of point the wind into the doorway.
Yes.
It lets out a blast of wind. The door flies open, and the bee is pushed back, kind of more behind Penelope now.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have a little bit of time.
Immediately
back
in
in the
front
room.
of you. He's now pushed back into the room. Autumn.
What should I do? Let's see. I got my bee mask. I can be invisible if I need to. I don't really have anything like. Maybe it likes fruit. Maybe I could toss. I'll toss like I'll like open the banana and like toss it, and see if I can distract it for a little bit.
Maybe you
back
could
in
slip
that
on a
corner.
banana peel.
Maybe it'll slip on the banana peel. Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Fruit bees. They're attracted to. I feel like there's some logic here. Maybe missing some bee facts, but
Okay.
I'll see if I can distract it
Your
so that we have some
photographic
more time.
your photographic memory from earlier in the book you read, you remember it said bees love roses and music but hate smoke and cold.
Oh, right. Okay. Love roses and music, hates smoke and cold. So I remember we have a smoker. Do we have is it loaded with something or do we gotta like
We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
I think Dad has the smoker. He can give it a
Yeah.
give it a
Dad
go.
does have the smoker. I don't mind I think I might just hide for a second.
Okay, you're gonna hide
And-
on your turn.
Yeah, and I'll use my bee mask to like stand still, kind of in a corner.
Okay, you're kind
so-
of concealed.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Riley.
I'm gonna take a step here into the doorway and go,
Mhm.
hey, watch it, buddy, and blast him with the smoker.
Okay, let's get a green dice roll on that one. Green is for fairly easy tasks.
Uh-oh.
I'll give it a good roll. That wasn't. I think you pushed R to
That
roll.
was-
Is that right?
Yeah, you if you hit R a couple times, it'll like
Okay,
really
let
like
me-
pop it up and roll.
Yeah, I really love the power.
There we go.
There we go.
Kind of works.
Kind of works. It fills the room with a pretty dense fog. The bee is coughing and sputtering now. He's still there, still active, but he can't see you too well, and he's kind of coughing a bit. So he's not 100%. Elijah.
Hmm.
You got that potion of cold?
I do, but now I can't see it.
That's true.
Well, you can. The fog isn't in your room yet. It's just in the lab.
That's true. Okay, so there's a chance that I could go in there and still, all right. Let's go into the lab. Let's go into the lab and see if we can see the bee
Okay.
at all.
You are athletic, right? Your sports are your thing. Maybe
That's true.
you're like, I can use my sixth sense, like my sports sense, to
Yeah.
chuck it at it or something.
I'm gonna see if I can see any bit of that bee, and then like, I love baseball. Baseball is so much fun. So like, I'm gonna see if I can catch a snippet of that bee and take the potion of cold and do like a wind up and give him a good Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you do see a
it
dark
wasn't a
shape
picture, but
kind of
that's fine.
lurking in the corner. Because you are athletic, let's go with a green dice roll on that one.
Deal.
As you chuck the potion of frost. It works.
It works.
Hey, the bee is now frozen in a bluish encasing of ice, and he is incapacitated.
Ah,
You hear Penelope sigh a sigh of relief on the table.
God.
Autumn, your turn.
Okay. Autumn, visibly scared, but relaxes, and I think we'll go over to Penelope and the bee dilemma really maybe so there's a golden thread that's holding her down,
Yes.
right? Is it, can I just untie it or snap it, or do I
Yes,
need
it looks fairly
something?
delicate.
Cool. I'm going to free her.
Okay. Put her standee back there. And she rises up slowly. Hold on.
Oh.
There we go. And I'm just going to consult my charts back here about what's happening. When you untie her, she rises up and says, "Please take me from this horrible place." She appears to be too weak to move on her own.
that's not good.
Oh, interesting. Can we touch a ghost? Can I like help her out?
She needs more like, I'd say, moral support.
Oh, I see.
You can do it.
I believe in you, Penelope. You,
She
we're
let's-
here for you together. We will protect you.
Okay, she says, "Let's flee from this terrible place. And why don't you all move your standees out to the front?"
Deal.
She says, "Thank goodness you came and found me. Did you get the notes I left for you?"
Yes, all
Yes.
of them.
Oh, good, she said. "And did you find the key I hid for you?"
The one in the fire.
She says, "In the fire? That's always the last place you look." And with a poof of smoke, she turns into the witch.
What?
That was the first place I looked. Weird lady.
Which of you has the key? Elijah?
Yeah.
It's gotta be Elijah.
She says, "I've been searching for Penelope's key for ages." She reaches her long, bony hands into your warm little kid mitten hand and grabs it, seizes the key, and with a cackle flies off into the night.
Oh,
Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial of the Shivers. Well done, everyone. Even though you were hoodwinked by the witch, you now know how to play the game.
That woman just stole from a 10-year-old.
Autumn's like, I know she's like clearly the villain, but I
No,
mean, she's
stop it.
cool as
I
she's
knew
so
it.
cool.
No.
She's so cool.
No.
You think if we beat her, I get to be a cool witch?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah. We can. Yeah, sure, whatever.
yeah, okay. So that's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God.
this is Miss Midnight, the witch. You'll find her in other episodes.
You're
Uh,
both
okay.
wearing necklaces too. Oh, it's so who's who? It's like I'm looking into the future.
It is Miss Midnight.
Yes,
Damn.
goddamn.
Midnight, the witch. Yes, she'll show up in future episodes. Ooh, how do you turn your character like that? You're still...
If you hold and then you scroll the mouse wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been doing E and Q.
Oh,
Flip.
oh my gosh, that also works.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, we're learning a lot today.
Truly.
You can do
Um,
E and Q if you just hover.
Yeah, you guys did very well. How would you guys think of your first Shivers playthrough?
There's so many things that I know we didn't interact with, and that makes it really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the physicality of it all, like I love the rug puzzle. I really like the actually like digging into a room, being like, oh, what if hey, is that a key in the fire? Like that immediate thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Being able to see it this way also, I don't know, it's like it's easier to I've been playing a lot of Nancy Drew games recently.
Yeah.
We talked about this at Big Bad Cuddle.
Yeah.
And I being able to see it all, like in a little diorama like this is really helpful to kind of figure out, okay, like these are the different things you can do. You can kind of see it all at once, but then as soon as you start looking closer, there's like little things you missed. So I feel like there's all these like hidden depths to it.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
tutorial's designed to be pretty streamlined, so it's the other episodes have a lot more of things you can explore and do, but the tutorial is only 3 rooms. It's 30 minutes ish, and so yeah, it just kind of teaches people how to familiarize themselves with taking turns and doing actions, and the storyteller how to run the game.
Yeah.
That was fun. I like that.
I really like that. And it again, it's like I'm like, ooh, okay, now I feel even more excited to like put things as like a writer for it. It's like, oh, I can now think about like what's an exciting discovery that I can start thinking about.
Right. Exciting. Well, that wraps up our hour. Thank you everyone for playing. And if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, we'll post this on socials for everyone to share, and feel free to share it yourselves. And
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is awesome.